Hello, everybody.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to some comfy, cozy reading sprints. Tonight, I have my beautiful co-host with me tonight for February, which we will let them introduce themselves in just a second. But if you've ever been part of my sprints, then you know that my dogs have to make an appearance at least once.
I mean, isn't he the mascot of Comfy Cozy?
Yes, so he has to make an appearance at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Letting you know all is well.
It's just proof of life.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us know what you're going to be reading tonight. You do not have to be reading this month's book. It is The Match by Sarah Adams. If you are unaware, we're going to be reading this and discussing this at the end of the month. But you do not have to be reading this. Obviously, none of us are reading The Match.
Right.
This is completely just dedication if you want. A good opportunity for you to start it if you want. So, all right, lovely ladies, would you introduce yourself? Tell us what you're going to be reading and your channel. And Gwen also has a public service announcement.
I do. So I'll let Jessie go first.
Okay. Jessie, I want you to also talk about X's and O's.
Okay, X's and O's.
So much to talk about right now.
I'm so excited. Hi, my name's Jessie. My channel is Reading with Jess. I typically read thrillers and romance. So obviously this month is going to be more romance heavy. I have not just this one that I'm going to be reading for Comfy Cozy, but I also have two other Sarah Adams books I'm going to try to tackle this month as well. So I'm very excited for this. And then I also have the audiobook for, I guess, the sequel of this one. So I have lots of Sarah Adams books to pick up. But as for tonight, I am going to be continuing with The No Show by Beth O'Leary. Starting tomorrow, I have the X's and O's readathon. This is the readathon discussion. So I'm going to be starting this early just so I can prepare for the book discussion. So I'm only on chapter 2, so I'm not very far. So I'm going to continue with this.
Nice.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Gwen. My channel is Gwendolyn Kinsinger. I read a little bit of everything except for fantasy, but thrillers, romance, literary fiction, contemporary, sci-fi, historical fiction, literally a little bit of everything. I was going to be reading The Match tonight, but it didn't happen for a reason I'll explain in a second. But instead, I'm going to read one of my Book of the Month picks, Pictures of You by Emma Gray. And I started it earlier. I'm not very far. I'm on chapter 4, page 29. So short chapters, which I'm loving. So,
Nice.
but yeah, this is about a woman that wakes up and in a hospital bed, and she's like, what am I doing here? She thinks she's 16, but she's 29. So obviously there's some amnesia going on, and her husband died in the accident. And so there's a funeral, but she doesn't remember him and all of this stuff. So, and one thing that I really liked about it is usually in books that do give content warnings or trigger warnings and stuff, they'll tell you right in the front. But sometimes, especially if you don't need content warnings or you don't need trigger warnings in a book, it can kind of spoil some things. But in this one, it just says, this novel contains sensitive and difficult subject matter. Please read with care. For more, see the author's note on page 407. So it's still in the book, but it doesn't plast it right here on the first page. So you're spoiled,
I
so
love
if you don't need those, you can put them in the back.
So smart.
Love that.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. So I didn't look because I really don't have any. And the one that does kind of bother me sometimes, I can get through it. It's not that big of a deal. So I was happy about that. Okay, so back to The Match really quick. So as you saw their covers, they have a different cover than I do. The one that Hannah and Jessie has are the traditionally published. And this is the indie published that came out in 2020. So if you have the pale yellow cover, that's the indie cover. And then if you have theirs, that's the one that you can pick up at Barnes & Noble. It's traditionally published. If you have the audiobook, they didn't technically come out with an audiobook for this when it was indie published. They didn't do the audiobook until it was traditionally published. So if you have this version, you're going to be missing some information that's going on in the audiobook. And a specific example is just like background information on characters and stuff like that. That I think is helpful and is especially important for me because I'm doing the discussion with these ladies. And I was like, they're going to talk about something and I'm not going to know what they're talking about. So not only has the sentence structure changed, but there's been at least 2 incidents of a character being mentioned and then more information being available on the audiobook. And there was nothing of that in my book. So maybe if you're, joining, maybe try to get your hands on the traditionally published, or, I mean, obviously the story is going to be, similar, but you're just going to be missing some things. So maybe don't have this one, maybe get the traditionally published. So check your library, see if they have it.
Or if you do read that one, just know that there might be some things
that we might mention in the discussion or something like that. Like, it's not like a major, like the one example that I sent them earlier is, I think it was on page 22. The mailman character talks about his sister. He says, like, he opens the garage and notices that my sister June is sitting on the front porch, swing zeroed in on her phone. I arranged for her to come stay with Sam for a few hours so that I could go to the grocery store and shop in peace. So perfect. It's fine. But in the audiobook version, it says like she had a box of donuts, that she owned a bakery in Charleston, and that she something about the business and about how like it really connected her with Sam and all. And I'm like, but I don't know that information. So
how many pages is yours? Mine's 303.
Oh,
268.
Oh my God.
So,
but mine's also probably
45 pages?
taller, and it could just be formatted differently too.
That's true. That's true.
So, I mean, I'm not going to get out a ruler and be like, mine is this tall and this. But you can see there is missing information.
Yeah,
he was talking, the mailman character was talking about his ex-wife, and he gave more context to that. And I was like, that would have been helpful to know.
Mhm.
Not like it's going to interfere with the main storyline, but
Well,
just letting you know,
you're wanting to go into the next series, like the next book in the series.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I didn't look up the synopsis of the second book, but based on the cover of the second book, I'm like, does the second book follow his sister? I was like, wouldn't I want to know that she owns a bakery and all of this information in this book? Like, so that when I get to know her in the second book, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yep.
his sister June, I know all about her. Whereas like, she was sitting on some swing, like,
because that one does have a donut on it, doesn't it?
yes. And on the new cover of it, there's a woman, I don't know who it is, but she has a mixing bowl and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's probably the sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I told them, I was like, I felt so cool that I already had the book. And then I was like, I don't have to buy a book. And then I was like, actually, I'm buying the book.
Did you say the sister was June?
Yeah.
So it says it's been 12 years since June has seen her high school enemy.
See? So
And it's called
the second
Enemy.
book literally follows his sister, and I'm already missing information about her. So
That is probably why they republished this book. Because people were like, oh, we're going to go into the next book and not know.
Yeah.
Or she decided to continue the series and needed more information.
Yeah.
So thank you for letting us all know that.
So that's your public service announcement.
Thank you. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Hannah from the Teachers TBR, and I am the host of Comfy Cozy, this bi-monthly book club that celebrates all things cozy. And like I said, February is the match, but tonight I'm not going to be reading the match. I'm going to be reading Heartless Hunter. And I started this literally on a whim last night because I just wanted to. I'm letting myself mood read when I want to. So I've decided to pick this one up and I'm really liking it.
Look at this bookmark. I'm sorry.
It's a squirrel.
I'm dying. I'm sorry I had to point it out. I love it.
I mean, way to be so on brand with your own book club.
I know.
Right? And I broke him the other day. I dropped him.
Why would
and
you
he
do
just
such a thing?
fell apart. And I was like, no. And it was a whole crisis. And my husband finally glued him on. And
Okay.
he's hanging on by a thread.
But I love that. Sorry to interrupt, but I just couldn't stop staring at it.
That's fine. But it's literally nothing special. He's just on a popsicle stick.
I love that though.
That's very special.
But I am 100 pages into this one, and so far, so good. So I'm going to be reading this, and yeah.
I will say your book, like anytime I do like a book exchange or gifting for like a birthday or a holiday, anytime I see that on a wish list, I'm like, this is the prettiest cover. Bye. I have no idea what it's about.
Is so precious.
I just like looking at it.
I know.
I have probably bought like 4 copies of that book for people's birthdays or exchanges and stuff. Never read it. It's just pretty.
But like there's also UK, like the UK version is the Crimson Moth, and it's really pretty too. So if I like this one, I may consider getting the UK. I'm not 100% sure though. All right. But again, you do not have to be reading the match. Just let us know what you're going to be reading. But this is a good opportunity if you want to start. All right, let's see who's here. Jeannie is here. I'll be working on the Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a chunker.
That is definitely a tome.
Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Hi, Betsy. Cheating a little and starting a book on my X's and O's TBR tonight called Cooper Bailey is a Cinnamon Roll. Cute.
How perfect is that?
Gee, I wonder which team she's on.
The best team.
Wait, Betsy. Hi, Brandon. Going to be reading Onyx Storm tonight. I have about 30% left. Brandon, my thoughts and prayers are also with you. Hi, Corinna. Hi, Ashley. Just popping in for a little bit. Going to be doing my nails, then watching a show with my husband. Yes, I'm so glad you enjoyed the match. Hi, Robin. Thank you for inviting us to read with you. I'm so engrossed. Once Upon a Broken Heart. That one is on my TBR for 2025. Thanks for joining, Robin. Hi, Grandma Susan. Listening to A Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Jessie, have you continued in that series?
I know.
Hey, I'm going to kick you out.
At least she hung her head in shame like she should.
It's on my radar. Okay. I will say this. I am horrible with series.
Yeah.
I've like typically if it's a 4-book series, which that one is, I will read all of them except the last one. I've done that with Twilight.
I did that with serial killer behavior.
I know. I did that with the Hunger Games. I don't know. I just will not read the last one. I don't know what it is.
Jessie.
I'm seeking help. I'm sorry.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Kayla. 15% of the way into the goddess of, and I'm really enjoying it. Nice. Glad you're here, Kayla. Hi, Amy. Reading lots of romance this month, and tonight I'm reading Bet on It by Jody Slaughter. Nice. Thanks for joining. Hello, Tina. Can't wait to start. Hi, Hannah. I'm going to be catching up on my Bible reading plan. Nice. So glad you're here. Hi. I'm going to be going back and forth between the match and How to Kiss Your Best Friend. Nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying both.
Cute.
That's so sweet. Remind me when you're leaving again. Because, is it soon? Do either one of you know? Because I think she's
I feel like it is. But then I keep hearing about it. I'm like, I guess I was wrong.
And is there room for one more?
I'm just wondering. Asking for a friend. Literally.
I'm the friend.
I'm the friend. Hi, Gabby. Switch my readathon TBR already and starting early. And starting the Happy Ever After.
I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that.
Is always a good idea.
Yeah.
I just love her.
Hi, Allie. Not sure what I'll be reading yet. Nice. Well, let us know if you decide. Picture of you is on X's and O's TBR. We'll see if I get to it. My reading has been lacking lately. Totally fine. We love you, Corinna. Yes. That I've never actually heard of someone else doing that, and I really like that.
Yeah, me either. And I was like, oh, that's so smart. I mean, sometimes they will see the author's website, and that's like an extra step, like I really don't want to take the extra step. Just put it in another page in the book.
You never know. Like somebody might not have technology accessible to them.
Right.
So that makes it less accessible.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Jen. Haven't started the group read yet. Currently reading A Fate Inked in Blood for the Folklore February readathon. Oh my goodness, that is also another chunker, but I hope you're enjoying it. We love that you're here, Susan. The party can start now. That's what's happening to me with the Zodiac Academy. I have the old book and the audio is so different. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. So, Brayden, I think she answered this, but it was this one. Like this traditionally published.
Maybe for Corinna. For the Zodiac Academy.
Oh. I read that wrong.
Yeah.
He was talking to you.
But it says, should it match? And you're like thinking the match.
Yeah. Too many matches. Hi, Wendy. I'm at basketball. Parade with horrible service. Oh, I'm sorry, but we will see how long this lasts. Well, thanks for joining in with what you can. I don't think they've ever gone back and made edits to the earlier books. That really stinks. That is frustrating. Yeah, Wendy is reading the match and she's really enjoying it.
I know. I saw that on her Instagram stories. I was like, I can't wait. That's why I'm so bummed. But I had to get it off of Amazon because I literally want it for tomorrow because I was only like 30 pages in and I was really enjoying it.
Everybody that has read it so far has really enjoyed it. And I mean, it's a Sarah Adams, so I mean, I've not read a bad Sarah Adams yet.
Yeah.
Me personally. Reading the no-show. Jessie, I am excited to see what you think initially as you go in.
I am also excited because I've already read it.
Have you?
Yes.
Can you give us a hint to what you rated it?
Like somewhere in the middle.
Because I have also started it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just excited to see what you think.
Well, gosh, now I'm nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous on our account. Okay, I can't stop following the Blake and Justin lawsuits, so I'm starting It Ends With Us. Oh my gosh. What a reason to pick up that book. I just finished Lock Every Door earlier today. Definitely 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Gwen, did you give that one 5 stars? No.
I'll have to look. Let me look.
Don't tell me.
I'll tell you. Let me see.
Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. So I originally DNF'd that book because someone spoiled it in a wrap-up video. And while I was in the middle of reading it, also it was my very first book of the month book too. So it's just a bad experience, but I reread it and I gave it 4 stars. I think I would have given it 5 if I had not been spoiled though.
Oh my.
Because when they said it, and they were like, that is the dumbest twist ever.
And that twist is crazy.
It is. But of course, only being 100 pages in and very influenced, I was like, that is stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gave that one 3 stars. It's fine.
That's not bad.
Yeah. It means I enjoyed it.
We'll take it. Hi, Cassie. I've been up since 3 a.m., so I don't know how long I'll last. Oh my goodness. So
Cassie
and Bone Dust.
Yep. I've been there. The 3
Yeah,
a.m. wake up is not fun.
Don't hang around with us if you need to go to bed. Oh, she meant practice, not parade. I thought you were praying at the basketball court. I'm not. I just,
It was a close game. She was praying for a good outcome.
Heartless Hunter. It is really good so far. Do you mood read or are you more structured? What a question.
Both.
Yeah, both. I basically mood read month to month. I'll pick out this isn't what I'm in the mood for this month. But then I pick out a TBR for that month and then I read that. So
yeah. I will say, I feel like if I was not on the internet and I was just normal person I read, I would totally mood read. But because I make videos and everything, I have to somewhat have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
But
I also am mood reading more this year than last year, but I've always been a mood reader.
What I'm finding though is that whenever I put a TBR together and I like put it in a separate spot and I go back and look at it to pick my next book, I'm like,
I don't want to read any of this.
TBR gives me the ick. Like I do.
Well, that's why I kind of restructured my TBRs this year. Like I only put books on my TBR that I have to read.
Yeah.
Like if it's for a discussion, if it's for a book club, if it's for my other social things that I do, then I put it on my TBR. Other than that, I just leave it open. And that way I can mood read.
Because it kind of tricks your brain into thinking like this is a chore and I have to get this done. And
but also I always tell people, I'm like, you literally don't have to stick to a TBR. Make a TBR video, put 50 books on it. No one cares. Like this is the internet. Literally anything goes. I could tell you I'm going to do whatever and then not do any of it. And like nobody cares.
This is the wise owl. Everyone open your ears.
I mean, nobody cares. So.
The OG of BookTube is speaking right now.
I'm just like the oldest person on BookTube, so that's why I seem so wise.
OG. Shannon's going to be reading One Dark Window. Nice. Oh, Jessie, I didn't see where you already answered her.
It's okay.
It's an internal struggle.
It is.
Reading The Teller of Small Fortunes tonight. I really like that cover. It's really
I've heard good things about that book.
Me too. It looks really cute. Hi, Katie. Finished the match.
I love her profile photo.
I know. It's so cute. Reading The Naturals. Wow, just another sign.
I love books.
I'll get to it.
It's so good.
Yeah. I wish there were more books in it, though. Like, you know how she continued on with the Inheritance Game? Like, there's a spinoff series now. Like, do a spinoff of The Naturals. Like, I'm here for it.
When you said, I think you said it in a vlog, when you said that book 4 could have been 2 different books, I was like, I have never related to something more in my life.
Yes.
That is exactly how it feels with that series.
Yeah.
It ended too quickly. Leah's here doing stupid homework, but I'll try to read some of it. Take your time, and we'll see you when you can read.
There is another. There's a 4.5 in the series.
A novella. I've read it. The 12. Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's at the end of book 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says 4.5.
But it's like actually in the physical book of book 4. They included it.
Oh.
Hello, Paige. Princess of Shadows. And Moon Called by Patricia Briggs. Still waiting for the match to come in. Nice. Well, hope you can get to it. Reading Never by Jessa Hastings. I don't hate it. I'm 53% it. Nice. Leah is also horrible with series. Oh, Lindsay's reading When in Rome. Read the match.
Love that. Whatever, Jessie, you gave it 4 stars. I don't want to hear it. We have beef about this When in Rome thing. We just do. Because we were both reading it on reading sprints one time, right? And I'm giggling, laughing, kicking my feet. Like, I'm having the time of my life. And she is too, okay? She is too. Not as much as me, but we know I can be a little extra, okay? So at the end of the day, you know, I rated it a 5. She rated it a 4, which is basically a 5. Okay. And then she's like, yeah, I didn't really like that book. I'm like, yes, you did. You rated it a 4. She just has dysmorphia about her book ratings.
I mean, if you wanted to read Hannah Montana as a romance, that's the book.
Yeah. But that's a good thing.
Like, I know. You loved it. I mean, if he has muscles from baking pies, like,
stay toxic.
Literally, you need a shirt that says that. Stay toxic.
Stay toxic.
Oh, I didn't get to read this. We also have serial killer handwriting.
We do. That's one thing we have in common. We write like serial killers.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It is soon.
The more bookish people, the merrier.
I'll start packing.
Send me the details.
We will come meet you there.
I don't know if your husband knows about it.
As long as you're paying, we're good. I'll show
Yeah.
up. You just tell me where.
You didn't know you were signing up for this, Corinna. But just expect more people. Oh gosh. I'll have to think about that, Robin.
Gerald.
Consider it done. Gerald.
She's like, he does kind of feel like a Gerald. She is going to start calling him Gerald.
Gerald.
Oh gosh.
Do you want to come sit in my book, Gerald? You know, from Finding Dory.
Oh my gosh. The dog's name is Tucker. And I can't stop thinking of Dakota's dog, Tucker, which is making it even cuter and funnier. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the dog.
Oh, and we were talking about the cover. Like, they changed the cover of it and, like, took away the kid. And we think that was on purpose.
But, of course, she's talking about the Abby Jimenez book.
Oh, my gosh. Why do I keep doing that?
It's fine. It's fine. You're just really trying to promote this book. Guys, if you didn't know, this is the book.
And the dog's name is Daisy.
No, actually, the dog's name is Charlie. So, which is my dog's name. So I'm feeling really connected.
Oh, it is Charlie.
It is Charlie.
No.
Wait. Let me read the first bit.
No.
The first line, it says, I wake up to the feel of Charlie's tongue grazing my cheek. I don't like being kissed like this first thing in the morning, mainly because I don't like mornings and I wish that he would get it through his thick head that I need every minute of sleep possible. So she goes on this whole tirade about like Charlie this and Charlie that. And then over here, she's finally like, oh, right. Charlie is my dog. Did I forget to mention that?
Oh,
but no, there is a Daisy right here in this part of the synopsis.
Yeah. I think that's going to be somebody else's
other one.
dog.
Yeah.
Mm. Guys, if you're going to talk about books, you gotta make sure that I know what you're talking about. Obviously, I'm struggling with that. Has anyone started the favorites? I wanted to see what others rated it.
Leah, you already know. I started it.
It's on my
So you're not liking it?
I DNF'd it.
Stay toxic.
But it was a me thing. My friend Autumn, she likes it. So
I hear a lot of people
raving about it. I've heard it's really good. I'm like, go for it, guys. You've got this.
You do you. It's the graphic audio. The traditional has a very long hold at all libraries. I'm not even going to try to remember what she's talking about.
The Zodiac Academy.
How do you do that? I'm sorry. I can't keep up with it all.
Well, see, you worked all day. I didn't. So.
Leah, that's on my TBR this month. I've heard great things from those who have read it. Yes. Devin, hi, Devin. Reading the No-Show. I started it early because I'm a slow reader. I wanted to be able to read my books on TBR, and I read The Match last year. Nice. 4 stars for the favorites, I think. Get out of here. Just put it on hold. I don't think I have read anything from her, but I keep seeing her books all over the place. Yes, I'm assuming that you mean Sarah Adams. And yes, you should. I haven't either, but the drama is juicy. Not gonna watch the movie. Hi, Keisha. Just pulled into my driveway. It was a long day. I finished yours truly last night. So I think I'm gonna take a night off reading and watch Sweet Home Alabama. Nice. What did you think of yours truly? I'm kind of afraid to ask. Been reading hard this year so far. I'm pulling from my shelves. Nice. Jen wanted to love the favorites. So fun making a TBR, but I jump around with it. I will read them eventually. Gwen's like, screw wrap-ups. Read what you want. I'm here for it. Wise owl. Wise owl. I've learned my lesson to not full up a TBR. Fill up a TBR.
Fill up, yeah.
Myself up for failure. Yeah, and then you get depressed at the end, and you're like, wow, I didn't read any of these. Gerald, it is the new mascot of Coffee Coast. This I actually got it at a little Amish town, and okay. So I told that story. I think I told it on Sprints. I told that story, and then I was like, "Yeah, the Amish make these." And then literally on the back, there's a sticker that says "Made in the Philippines."
I love that for you.
As I was showing it, I was like, "Nope, it says made in the Philippines."
I wonder if it was just the squirrel that was made in the Philippines, and then they just put it on the stick.
They actually put it together.
We made this.
Oh my gosh. They're making fun of me because I can't remember anything. Don't ruin it for everyone else, Missy. Of course you did. Okay. Let's go ahead and read. We're going to do 2 long sprints tonight. So hopefully everybody's okay with that. So make them count. Like, make the whole thing count. Make sure you're reading and not getting distracted. So I'm going to make sure that I'm not getting distracted because I need to read. Let's do you want to start with an hour? And then we'll come back and maybe do a little bit of a shorter one, like maybe 50 or 45.
I'm not scared.
Let's do it. All right, we'll go to the 30 and then we'll come back. You have to give me a second because I have not pulled up the ambience. But hopefully the ambience does not have ads. I don't know that either. So
I mean, but if it does, just power through, guys. You're focusing on your book,
Just don't even act like it's there.
It's a test to see if you're actually focused.
So if you hear the ads, you weren't focused.
Yeah, and that's just coin for Hannah.
I make no money.
Actually, no, it's not coin for you. It's for whatever.
All right. I will see you back at the 30.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome back. How did that sprint go for both of you?
I did good. I made it to page 98, so I'm 23% into it, and I'm enjoying it. A lot of setup, but I'm very happy that I'm getting like a past perspective, a past timeline, I guess I should say. So it's giving me a little bit more context to the story.
Mm-hmm. Nice. How'd you do, Jessie?
I got to page 86, so I'm 27% into the book. I'm being a toxic reader, even though I have the physical book. I'm reading it on my Kindle, so stay toxic. But yeah, yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I will say, I feel like one thing that I don't like is like I get used to one of the three women that you're following, and then it like changes chapters, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta figure out like who am I talking about? Like, so
I kind of liked that because it kept the story moving forward, and I feel like she did a really good job of distinguishing the women apart from each other. It's not like they blended together at all. I thought like even though it does have their names at the chapter headers or whatever, because you get the perspective of all three women. I didn't need that. Like I could tell you who we were talking about without even that. Like their voice, their mannerisms, the things that they talked about, the things that they were doing were so vastly different from one another.
Yeah.
So she does her characters really, really well. Like they're very unique and different from one another. So.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just not what I imagined. But
I will say, like, I have read reviews. Like I finished it. Okay. So I read some reviews. And a lot of people are like, don't read the synopsis, go in blind. I'm like, I think you kind of need to read the synopsis.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because if you don't read the synopsis, you're going to be confused. You're going to be like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, we're reading three different romances. Okay, cool. So if you're reading the no-show, definitely read the synopsis.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely interesting. Also, I learned what a tree surgeon was. I was like, what is a tree surgeon?
Oh, I know.
And I was like, how does she not know what a tree surgeon is?
I mean, it's just weird to call it a tree surgeon. I don't know. It's just interesting. I mean, I'm liking it.
I get it. Like I was feeling the same way.
Yeah.
Like
I'm also coming off a Frida McFadden book too, which is just like page
what did
turning.
you say you got to in the book?
89 or I don't know, 86 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel
86.
like that's where I'm at.
Oh, that's where you're at?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so what are your thoughts on it, Hannah?
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
I'm liking the three women perspective. But every freaking time that this man shows up, I'm like it's instant ick.
I'm telling you guys. You have to finish it.
Oh, I'm going to.
I know, but like
yeah.
I know it's confusing right now. I know it's a little boring right now. I know.
But it comes together. Is it better?
Well, I have my thoughts and I'm saving for the discussion. I can't reveal all right now.
Let's have the discussion right now.
Well, okay. I read this one review where someone was like, let me see if I don't know if I have it still, but they were like, I was contemplating DNFing this. I wasn't enjoying it. Blah, 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 blah. They gave it 5 stars.
What?
Interesting. Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. That wasn't my experience, but that's what the review said. Because I vlogged it. I did a vlog of reading 2 Beth O'Leary books. So that will come out on Sunday. So you can see more of my thoughts then.
Okay. That actually is encouraging because
she was like, I was giving up. So.
Yeah. I just like,
Okay.
I don't know. I still feel like I'm still dipping my toes into the story. So
I mean,
like,
that's how I felt. I was like, okay, when are we gonna get to this?
when are things gonna go down?
Keep going to the very end, and then it goes down.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
Looking forward to it.
We gotta finish it. We gotta finish it.
Yeah.
I read about 70 pages, and
Nice.
I'm loving this book.
Okay.
And what everybody is saying about it is true. I do have one gripe about it though, because if you know what this book is about, it's about a witch and a witch hunter,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like that forbidden, like, I can't be with you, blah blah blah.
Oh,
And the way this guy is described, he's described as being like, it's a romantasy. Okay, this guy's gonna be big, he's muscular, he's broody, the average romantasy guy. And then I looked at the front because I'm pretty sure, I was like, there's a picture up here, and there's a picture of the guy that we're supposed to be rooting for. And please tell me how I'm supposed to root for a guy that looks like this. I'm sorry.
But wait a minute. I just love how you're like typical romantasy guy, and me and Jessie are like, whatever that is.
Well, the picture that you're showing me, that is
It's
a child.
not that. That
is a
looks,
You know what
child.
that looks like? That looks like Frodo. That was kind of.
you know who I thought about? Do you know who Danny Phantom is?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Danny Phantom would never.
It
Like,
looks like
what is
Frodo
that?
to me. I don't know.
And it's
Yeah.
talking about his biceps and all that. And I'm like,
This dude is
no
thin.
meat on this guy's bones.
Maybe that was him when he was a child.
No, he's a.
Before he hit the gym.
But, so that's my only gripe about it, is that
Randy goes, not Danny Phantom.
Cassie said he looks sick.
He
Yes.
needs a witch to heal him.
oh no, it just doesn't match. If that wasn't in
Joel
there,
says, I never saw that in the book. Thank goodness I didn't. That is hilarious.
I'm telling you, I was like in it, and then I turned to the picture and I was like, who is that?
It's like that extra bonus content no one asked for.
Like the illustrator and the author were on two different pages.
Timothy Chalamet. Yep,
Yeah.
I see it.
Frodo. It does look like Frodo.
Like, how am I supposed to root for this guy?
I mean, it looks like he's going to take you to his chocolate factory.
No, you did not.
Insert
why does
candy
it
shop.
Why am I going to be envisioning this guy as Timothy Chalamet now?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's him. I take you to the candy shop.
Da-na-na-na.
Take a taste of what I got. I mean, Gerald is on my side. I'm just saying.
Oh, yes, he is. He's trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
He's
too.
like, just don't look.
Okay, Hannah, next sprint, you need to braid your hair on the side. It's a vibe, clearly.
Oh, it is.
I got it
I love
cut.
that.
So
I know.
it's all short now. I will try because I don't want to be left out, of the cool.
Then it might look wonky tomorrow, so maybe don't, but we'll have to coordinate that next time.
I just start playing with my hair when I read, and so it ends up braided. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Mine's been braided all day.
All right, my friends, how did that sprint go for you? Krista joined in. I'll be editing for a sprint and then reading for the next one. Nice. Hi, Jules. Just got home from visiting mom. Making dinner now. Not sure what I'm going to read tonight. Well, if you decided, let us know.
And what was for dinner?
Yeah. Hi, Taylor. Just subscribe to your channel. Jessie sent her patrons.
You got an Amber Alert?
Yes.
Oh.
Did you guys not get it? Oh my gosh, everything is buzzing. Everything. My phone, my watch. Thanks, Jessie, for sending your patrons this way. Reading Tell Me What You Did.
Ooh.
Oh, that's your
Stupid I'm Dead pick.
Yes. Yes. Have you started that one?
Jessie? No, I'm probably gonna do that after the readathon.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, but I'm excited. It's 450 pages.
But it's also big spaces, and the font's big. So,
it's
like,
huge.
Calm down. It's fine.
She said, calm down. It's also got super short chapters, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh Jules, how's your mom doing? Yes, how is she? Hi, Elise. Making dinner, but I get a minute here and there. Tonight I've been reading Sky Full of Elephants.
I want to read that so bad, Elise.
What a title. Is it a sci-fi?
Yeah. Let me know how it is, Elise. I have it on my wish list.
Huh?
It sounds really good.
Okay, here's the author.
Yeah.
What a kind thing to notice.
That's the title, or that's the cover.
Sky Full of Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you, Elise. Hi, Laura. Happy Thursday. She's doing okay. Today was a better day than she's been having. She's eating good and starting to get up and walk some, so that's good. Good, Jules. Thanks for that update. Currently reading Heat of the Everflame. Nice. I've been intrigued by that series too, but I think I'm going to start slow with the fantasy.
I love when you can hear her dogs.
Oh, like, what is that?
I'm sorry.
It's her pug.
He's 10 years old, and he's
just having the time of his life over there.
Look at,
what's this dog's name again?
Doug. Nugget.
I knew.
And
I was like, it's something food related. I love it so much.
He has to be part of the show at all times.
Yeah, Nugget is the cutest.
Thanks. Pug is old. He is a very old dog. And pugs can't breathe that well anyway. And so, and he has a chronic cough. So like whenever he like does anything, like just walking around the house, he struggles, which, you know, the same, but bless his heart, he just can't get it together.
Does Nugget have fur or hair?
Hair.
My dog does too.
Hair.
I could tell. I was like, I think Nugget has hair because it's long.
Yeah, he's actually going to get his hair cut, and he doesn't like that.
Oh,
and you can tell.
I have the mobile groomers. I do the mobile groomers.
Oh, nice. Well, the groomer, I called, and I was like, hey, I'm making an appointment for Nugget. And she's like, oh, yeah, Nugget. And I'm like, that didn't sound good.
They remember.
Oh, yeah, Nugget.
Oh, we remember.
Great.
Great. Can't wait.
Hi, Laura.
Jessie said, hold on. Jessie said it's me breathing while sipping.
People were asking. I had to set the record straight.
Wait, what?
When your dog, when it was Pug, but she's saying it was me. It was her.
Jessie, are you okay?
It's an intense drink.
Hi, Laura, reading The Book Thief. Nice. 35 pages. Dang, I'm reading Zodiac Academy slow. Gonna hop in the shower.
Slow reading is better than no reading.
And 35 pages, I feel like it's not super slow. Don't beat yourself up, my dear. Hello! Reading Starter Villain for a book club, and it's pretty fun so far. It's giving Despicable Me. But replace the minions with cats.
Okay. I've never heard of that book.
I like that description. Oh my gosh, Brandon, what are your thoughts? Made it to page 219 in One Dark Window. Nice. One chapter, ate dinner, and watched a couple of videos on my watch later. Awesome. 45 pages in my book and loving it. Yay. Chapter 6 of How to Kiss Your Best Friend. Nice. 52 pages. It ends with us. It's actually pretty good so far. Thanks for putting your book in the comment.
They remembered.
Hi, Jess. Reading The Shadow of the Gods by Gwen. Just finished chapter 1 and I'm hooked. Awesome. Thanks for being here, Jess.
Oh, I love that book.
Hello. Ready or not? When I heard you talk about it, I was intrigued.
So good.
I've heard really good things. Yvette's here! No, that was the first one. Had a crummy end to my day, so excited to unwind. Oh, I'm glad you're here, though. Reading love, you mean it. Hi, Erin. Reading the 7-Year Slip.
Love that
Awesome.
one.
Mine's audio.
Mine is also audio.
Tandem reading, so it does help.
Mm-hmm.
Page 200 of the match. Are you still loving it? 62, page 62, and bet on it, which is 25%. Awesome, Amy. What's she talking about?
Maybe she's talking about No Show.
No Show?
Maybe.
So there's another one saying it gets better at the end. 10% and loving it. Trust Gwen. Trust in Gwen.
And Gwen we trust.
And Gwen we trust. Wish I would have started this one instead. I had to turn y'all down. LOL. I don't want to be swayed by thoughts. He does, though. Not anything done. Didn't get anything read, but hoping to next read. Awesome. Timothy Chalamet. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frodo. Wendy flies through every book, I feel.
This is going to be her year for reading. I can feel it.
Yes. 22 books in January.
I know.
And they were
Crushing
thick
it.
books too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Heartless Hunter on Kindle and no pictures.
That's third.
I was gonna say, are you that
There's
upset
your
about it?
There's your picture. Jessie. That's terrible. No. Not Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka. Henry Cavill for the win. 30 pages that sprint and talk to my sister. Ready to lock in next one. Nice.
I've got Hot Off the Press and now The Chocolate Factory.
Oh, gosh. Henry Cavill is the only guy I picture when reading. Yeah. Yep. Not you guys with the candy. Stop that. I had my hair like that earlier, but took it out after dinner. No. Just read 3%. That's fine. It was my dog. It was my dog. It was me. If that is the sound Jessie makes while sipping, she needs to be seen by a medical professional.
Just allergies.
Oh my goodness. Maybe mobile groomers are fantastic. We use one for my Bella. Oh, honey, we love you. That's okay. Just finished chapter 1 of the match from our book club. Awesome. Hope you're liking it. I mean, I started yesterday, so I feel I'm slow. I had a doctor's appointment, so that's okay. That's okay. You have plenty of time. Okay, so why that Amber Alert was for a critical tornado warning in my area.
Oh, mom.
So,
you might have to go.
It says that we need to take cover immediately.
Oh,
because it's like storming really bad, and apparently one has touched down like in the area. So
we want you to be safe.
I'm gonna wrap it up a little early.
It's been real.
yeah.
But I'm gonna go like try and survive. I don't know. It just says critical tornado warning. It's like just says
better to be safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You got pets to think of. You got things to do, girl. We can do more reading sprints later at another date.
That's why Pug was breathing loud. He was scared.
He knew. So we may even go to like my parents if we can leave because we do not have like a basement in my parents'
Yeah.
basement. So.
Well, thank you for having us. Sorry.
Mhm.
Stay safe and keep
And
us
We'll be back at
updated.
the end of the month.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
back. More shenanigans at the end of the month.
Yes. Again, guys, I'm so sorry that I have to end early, but yeah, that's kind of scary. So anyway, I will like let y'all know how that plays out, but I'm sure it'll be fun
Yeah,
to
keep us posted.
usually, yeah.
Yeah, post on your Instagram or something.
I sure.
Let
Well,
the-
thank you, ladies, for joining me tonight. I
Of
love you guys so
course.
much. We will be back at the end of the month for our discussion.
Yes, we will.
Good.
Guys, thank you so much for joining. I will see you sometime else on the internet, if not before our discussion. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.